to keep running the play, and on defense, run the floor, and I want 5 bodies to the glass every single time. Guys, I can't believe we have a game. It started off pretty ugly.
Looked like it could have gone anywhere in the early going, Ariana. Thank you. Friday Night Hoops, Cairns Convention Centre, 23 apiece. Jack McVeigh did not hit the bench for a second in that opening term, and John Riley's turned to his bench in the early going here, Pete.
So he played 11 players already. Ben Henshall into the game to start the second quarter, and the French next star, Noah, getting a run here.
So first minutes of the season for Noah Kwaku-Herg.
I think he's searching for someone who's going to play some defense. I mean, they started off on fire. The offense did anyway. But you can't let Cairns, what was it, Joel? 14-6 run or something?
Yeah, so 19-6 after they called that timeout when the score was 13-4 earlier in the term. Statman extending with the right hand. He can't get it done, but Alex Higgins-Titcher can.
That's what's going to get Higgins-Titcher a whole lot more minutes. Those energy plays, offensive glass, but also if he can become a point of attack defender on this end, this is what this team is screaming out for. A forward or a guard that is just going to be able to be that leading defender.
What got him so many minutes at the back end of last season, and then a training camp invite with the Warriors. And
besides leaving his feet a couple of times there, that was pretty solid.
Here's McVeigh, guarded by Kwaku-Herg. Can't stay with him on that occasion, really tips it out of play. So it is our first chance to look at the French next star, the 18-year-old, who has been just quietly working behind the scenes. We haven't seen Jesse Wagstaff yet. He's about the only Wildcat that hasn't stepped on the floor. In fact, he is the only Wildcat who hasn't stepped on the floor.
Well, it was a game-time decision with a throat injury from practice.
Henshall races up. Really unfurls a triple. Kwaku-Herg pulls down the rebound.
He's doing a whole lot of work from the sideline, so it seems like his voice is okay. Blackstar.
Come in, fellas. Come in, Joel.
He's always involved one way or another. Been around a long time. Wouldn't be surprising. He's in the game this first half if things go pear-shaped.
So Kwaku-Herg takes a seat next to Jesse Wagstaff on the bench. So just the minute 43 for his first entry in to this NBL season. You can see on the sidelines he's getting some instruction from the Wildcats coaching staff as well. They love his work ethic and what he's doing behind the scenes. So John Riley said he's getting some good seasoning at the moment. Meanwhile, Jaron Riley.
He's so nice.
He's smooth, isn't he?
He's always been smooth, had a great college career as well as Ben Henshall. That's great defense. That's going to be Perth ball.
Come off of 12. I got it off of 12, so it should be black hole.
Great defense from Ben Henshall. You talk about those guard minutes being up for grabs right now. That's what JR wants to see.
Absolutely. You mentioned he played 11 guys, but if he had 5 guys on the floor playing defense like that, they would play the whole game. Giant coaches.
Knew it wouldn't take long for Marcus Lee to get back out there with Lawala Chul in the game.
Got to leave that door ajar for too long tonight, Adam Ford, if he can avoid it. Here is JLA. Look at the strength of the big man.
You see Marcus Lee, he's worried about his ability to put the ball on the floor, so he immediately retreats as soon as JLA faces up. But the problem is there, he's too crafty and too strong. It's Ben Henshall again.
Good activity from Henshall. And Latmayan stepped on the line.
Twice he's been out of bounds.
Needs to get his bearings.
Alex, that's on.
Says Latmayan. Of course, played a lot of basketball in this venue. I would have thought he'd be more accustomed to the court.
That's right.
Not your first time, not your first rodeo, Lat. Former Cairns tight end himself. Andrews, Higgins-Titcher, Schofield, Lee, Smith. The 5 for Adam Ford at the moment. Down by 2. Smith across the lane. Can't get it done. Lee once and twice. Puts it up and in and ties things up.
I know we give him a little flack on the defensive end, but offensively, he's been fantastic the last 3 or 4 games.
Sure has. No, defensively he's great too when he just keeps those silly fouls out of his game. We're seeing it so far in this one.
There's Latmayan fighting himself at home.
Black 10.
And the foul on Henshall.
Jersey holds, brother, on the couple of on balls you did it, on that rebound you did it. Not enough for a foul, but just watch it. 5, we're good.
Narrow 2-point lead. Joel Peterson, Leonard Copeland, Pete Hawley and Ariana Prather with you. Friday night hoops in the Hungry Jacks NBL. Massive weekend coming your way as Andrews goes underneath the basket and took some content.
That's going to be 2 on Ben Henshall now. So Ben Henshall got those 2 forced turnovers, 2 steals at the guard as they were bringing it over the half court, but now he's called for 2 fouls. He's just got to adapt.
So Andrews goes to the line. Supercoach NBL is back, but not as you know it. Beat the Coach is presented by Choice Hotels, a new weekly format for fast, accessible play. You can scan the QR code online and go into the draw to win some great prizes thanks to our friends at Choice Hotels. And you get the chance to beat Damon Lowry, which is always a good thing in life.
You wouldn't say it's a tall task to do that, would you?
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay, Pete. Okay, Pete.
Just a little bit of sparring going on between Pete and Damon at all times. Sort of like you and Felix.
All right.
A little bit, Joel. I saw what you did there.
Don't drag me into your scrap. Don't drag me into your scrap, Peter. Andrews tosses that one away. Might have had a hand on it on the way out.
Tell you what, though, Cairns have been on the offensive glass. 7 offensive rebounds for Cairns, and John really wouldn't be happy.
Higgins, Titcher, and Marcus Lee, they've got 7 combined. This Schofield knocks down another one. Schofield's starting to find his rhythm here in the NBL.
Already up to 8 points, 3 of 5 shooting for Admiral Schofield. A lot of strength of Cairns on the offensive glass, just averaging the 10 a game. Schofield runs into Doolittle at mid-court.
Up and knocked that one down.
Man of his experience has been in that situation so many times before. Far cry from the man who went 0 of 8 to start his NBL career. His first game, only a couple of days off the plane and against the Bullets a few weeks ago.
Wagstaff's on the floor now, so every player, as Windler gets the and one, every Wildcat has touched the floor.
John really just going to a lineup that he can trust.
Bit junky, but we actually have a pretty good game here.
So 49 apiece. Perth have scored 8 of the last 11 points in the ball game to tie it up at that score. Tangerine timeout, 5:26 remaining in the third period. John really wants to talk it over with his team. Let's take a listen.
Offensively, keep the ball popping. That'll find the mismatch. That'll find the energy at that end of the floor. Hey, off the free throw, we're hot. Wags, this is you. Do your back. Dylan, you're in the middle. Henny and Jaron, get them to catch here. And then we're playing off of Wags' decision. Half court, you get Higgins. You got Galloway. Hey, super help. Let's stay 14 with Higgins, okay? 14, everyone else is switching. Here we go.
Counts on 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're there from JR, so 14 to switch 1 through 4. So Wagstaff's going to stay home on Alex Higgins-Titcher, and everyone else is going to switch. So Windler, Doolittle, Henshall, and really, they are all interchangeable. And this is the beauty of being able to have essentially a small ball lineup.
So 49 apiece out of the Tangerine timeout. Ariana was listening to Adam Ford.
That's right. Let's see if his team does what he just said after these free throws from Windler. He said, move the ball once or twice in the half court, and then if you got a shot, you better take it.
Wow. Another coach like that wouldn't.
You would, certainly.
100%.
You don't need a coach to tell you to shoot the ball.
No, you don't.
And if the coach told you not to, would you have listened?
Probably not. If I'm open, I'm shooting it.
And that goes all right, so they didn't even get the chance to shoot the ball on that possession, the Snakes.
That can also be the issue, though, when you are just methodically told, hey, get side to side, and you're just ready to get down, okay, let's tick that box, and then let's play some offense.
Averaging 14.5 turnovers a game, the Taipans. They've got 7 so far, so not doing too bad a job looking after the ball, which was one of Pete Hawley's keys to the game for them. Jaron really Trying to finish over the top of Smith. Galloway's in there to pull down the rebound. So Smith, McVeigh, Higgins, Titcher, Andrews and Galloway the lineup for Cairns. Windler, Doolittle, Riley, Henshall, Wagstaff.
Load up behind Wagstaff here. Great job from Dylan Windler, just closing up space.
And here's Henshall, who gets blocked by the rim. Smith tosses it away. Found Jack McVeigh. And Smith somehow kept a hold of that through the traffic. He was fouled on the way through.
Yes. Black 5, get a blocking foul.
And the ones for Ben Henshall, you just hope they never show a replay of. Put it out of your memory.
Electrocuted.
What was that sound?
You know what it is. You tried it before.
Can we put that up in audio? Just keep dropping that in.
Be my alarm.
Andrews outside, gets the call this time. He's had a couple of them tonight.
Yeah, that's just a veteran play. So he's just reading how he's been defended on those ball screens throughout the first 2.5 quarters, knowing that they're going to fight hard to get over. So if you get a little bit of space, if there's no hard hedge or show from the ball screen defender, just rise up and into it, and you'll get a foul call.
And there was a couple in the first half I thought he should have got because of his landing. But the referees let it go, so.
Andrews at the line, ties it up at 50. Get behind the scenes of the Hungry Jacks NBL. Follow the official channels on all the social platforms. Scan the QR code for links to all the channels. Snapchat, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever your channel of choice is. The NBL is there with all the behind-the-scenes action and exclusive content throughout the course of the season. Taipans up on top again. 52-50 after Andrews goes bang, bang, bang at the line. Kyle Adnam out there now for Adam Ford. So both coaches pretty keen to empty their bench. John Riley's got no one left to go to that he hasn't already played. Adam Ford's only got Jed Richardson, Lockie Barker and Lloyd McVeigh.
Kyle Adnam enjoying his time in Hunting Farnwell's Queensland.
Might enjoy a little bit of SPF, is what you're trying to say there, Pete.
Oh, I don't think never used it before.
Higgins Titcher left wide open.
That's what he's got to do.
Them pay.
That's what he's got to do, because you heard John Riley saying that Wagstaff, that was your matchup. For that exact reason, they want to tempt him to shoot the 3 ball.
Windler with the jump step, and the push shot will go.
He might have the best, Tyler Harvey, the best floater with the wrong hand, not preferred.
13 for Windler, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists. JLA's got 18 for Perth. Andrews 13, Schofield 11, Lee 12 for the Taipans. Galloway turns into trouble and took some contact.
Black 24. Push. Line up. Line up.
You see Wagstaff, who wasn't even going to defend that. Everyone else is in the switch, the 1 through 4. I don't mind that effort from Wagstaff, ready to send the double. But Galloway didn't look like he wanted to put the ball on the floor and really back down Jaron Riley, so you've just got to be off a little bit. And if he gets deep enough, if he breaks the keyway or gets close to the charge circle, be ready, show the space. You don't have to necessarily send the double if the offensive player doesn't look aggressive.
And although he had Riley on him, he's not that kind of player, you're right.
Yeah.
He's not a post-up guy. He'd much rather take the 3 and take that ball to the hole. So
Rough start to the season, Tyron Galloway shooting 23% from the field. Riley through the lane, out to Henshall. Windler, back to Henshall. That's way off. So Ben Henshall, this is another 1 of 13 now, the Wildcats. Andrews across the lane, Higgins Titcher. Out to Adnam. 6 on the shot clock.
That's going to be way too late foul on Higgins Titcher. A bit too overzealous trying to free up Andrews in the corner.
didn't have to do it either because he was already there.
He's spot on, coach. He was there. Just stand still.